Hello, everybody. On the air with VA3EWV. On the air with VA3EWV. Hopefully, we have some sound out there. Oh, yeah. Looks like we have sound. Good evening, everybody. We're going to be getting our net started. Our weekly AllStar EchoLink net with On the Air with VA3EWV. I'm glad that the chat is working tonight. Hopefully, we get some people out there. Oh, yeah, we got a couple people out there right now. I'm going to add this repeater also to the thing here. Let's see. Okay, we got the repeater added there.
Good evening. The time is 8 p.m.
Oh, it's 8 o'clock. Look like I'll be able to start right on time, too. That's just a miracle in itself. Let me just do my be right back, and I'll be right back. We'll get started here. Okay, let's cut the music there and get on with the thing. Good evening, everyone. It is 8 o'clock. You're on the air with VA3EWV. On the air with VA3EWV AllStar EchoLink Net. My name is Ernest. I'm from St. Andrews, West Ontario. Been a ham for 2 years, two years and a bit. January the 17th, 2023 is when I started there. Just looking at the thing on the wall. Good to have a couple folks out here today. Kilo Delta 3, Bravo Delta India, Victor Alpha 3, JIC is there with us too. We have the Spruce Grove repeater back online, which is awesome. We also have the VE3 PGC repeater here in Cornwall that's online too. So hopefully we'll have a little bit of talking tonight. I don't even have a topic for the day, but we'll figure something out. As usual, there's always 3 rounds on these nets. There's usually a topic first, what you're doing for the weekend, and then we open it up for people to talk between themselves there. So yeah, that's what we have. So I'll give the repeaters a pause, then I'll come back in looking for short time check-ins. Okay, before we get started, I want to make sure that my audio is okay there. Kilo Delta 3, Bravo Delta India. How's the audio sound? Is it overdriven or anything? Or just let me know before we get started.
The audio sounds pretty good on my end. Can you read
the Okay, awesome. I see we have 2 people looking on the YouTube channel there. We're streaming live on YouTube. If you are there, just put your name in the chat so I can get you in the log there. And we're going to be getting started here. This is Victor Alpha 3 Echo Whiskey Victor. So there's a lot of stuff going on. I am the new proud owner of an IP ham phone. I have Ham Shack Hotline on one of my channels or whatever you call it. Then I have Hams over IP as well on there. And then I have another one, but I don't have a spot to put it. So anytime I want to go on the other one, I have to remove one and put the other one on there. Maybe one day I'll upgrade phones and do that. So, but I'm very excited. I've been trying to get my hand on everything ham radio. I've only scratched the surface, but it's pretty good. So I guess that's what our topic could be. There's a guy I've been talking to. He does CW and CW only. Hasn't tried anything else. Doesn't even have a mic. So I guess that's going to be the topic this evening. Have you tried anything besides phone? And well, you guys are on EchoLink right now or all that stuff. But besides the, have you tried any other digital modes or anything else? Or have you only just done like HF, VHF? What have you what have you dabbled in? I guess that's going to be our topic tonight. What are some of the things radio through your time on the radio? What have you been involved in? So that's going to be our topic for tonight. All right, let's go look and see what we have out there. Let's start with Kilo Delta 3. Oh, no, we can't do that. Sorry. Any short time check-ins? Please come down. Awesome. That was from the Spruce Grove repeater there in Alberta, Canada. There. Let's have that call sign again so I can get you in the log.
This is Victor Alpha 6 X-ray Lima, VA 6 Echo. Victor Alpha 6 X-ray Lima.
Okay, yeah, 7. Good to have you out there, man, and good to see the Spruce Grove repeater back on. I hadn't seen it in a couple of weeks, so I was going to reach out to you. So good to hear you out there. So, what are some of the things, if you have time, what are some of the things you've dabbled with? What's some of the things you haven't dabbled with? I guess in radio since you've been involved in there. Over.
Yeah, roger that, Ernest. Yeah. Probably 3-ish weeks. Started to be changed the internet, and it's not really an easy change when you get a new router with just a 19, and you have to set up EchoLink is still not working, but I'll get that too. But I can say the guitar and San Diego, so that would be very interesting. But I don't have any WhatsApp, so we don't get in. And then I like to learn it too, but I'm just missing the time. And what it is the most like that's on the list. Maybe when I retire, thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Yes, you were coming in and out a little bit, but we did get your transmission. Good to have you out there this evening with us on the weekly net there. And we hope to have you in again. We'll be here for a while there. We got a couple people out here, so going to be looking to have some fun out here tonight. Thanks for coming in there and giving us a hello there, straight off the bat there. So that was VA6XL, everybody, 7 out there in Alberta, Canada. Thank you so much. Okay, we're going to break with you and go down to Kilo Delta 3, Bravo Delta India. So, yeah, that was a hard one, what I'm trying to say, but if there are some things you've done in radio or some new things, let's just start with that tonight. Like I said, I just got a new IP phone there, like Ham Shack Hotline Hams over IP. That's something new to me. So if you've dabbled in anything new over the last years, let us know. Come on in.
Yes, it's pretty for me. I'm actually a new ham. I just got licensed a month ago. Today,
Oh, a
actually.
month ago.
But,
Okay.
so everything's pretty new. So, to do such stuff with the in-house, I've got a couple of little antennas. Uh, I playing a little bit with 10 meters, and I built some dipole and sort of J pole too. Just kind of really everything's new right now. Apologize for this background. But yeah, I've learned a lot. There's a lot going on, and just kind of really taking in as much as I can. So this here on Facebook, so I check it. That's not in 83
KD3 BDI, KD3 Bravo Delta India. Good to have you out there. And like you said, everything's new to you right now. Yeah, I've been in that same situation where, 2 years in, but I've been there where everything was brand new for sure, for sure. Well, it's good to have you out there, James, and we hope to have you back again as the time goes by. Okay, we'll break with you now, and we'll pick it up with NX3 after Mr. Allen. Come on in.
Hey, good evening, Bernie and the group. This is NX3F. Haven't been dabbling much here lately. Nothing new on the air as far as making QSOs. Usual FTA and Whisper and Sideband. I guess most of my activity has been here within the past 6 months. contacts and stuff, nothing new. And so I'm interested to hear about this IP phone stuff. It kind of you sparked up interest here. So back to control of the A3 and X3.
Yeah, for sure, definitely. We'll definitely get you to hear more about that. Um, it's very new to me. I've got my. I spent about a good 5 or 6 hours updating all the firmware on the phone because you had to do one by one by one. But I got that all done. Nothing catastrophic happened. Made some contacts on there. It's sitting there very pretty and stuff now. I'll start trying to make some contacts on it. But that's how people get involved in other things. I know here where I live around the Cornwall area, we had one of the guys here, VE3ARF, dabbling with the FT8. And last year, people were going to his house and checking it out, and there were some naysayers and this and that. And then some turned, and some folks are still using it to this day. So I think there's about a good baker's dozen people started using FT8 after watching him do it. And I was here watching another guy. He's usually here with us in the evening, and he does satellite. So I started doing that, right? So I've done satellite because I saw somebody doing it, SSTV, slow scan TV. I have the IP phone because someone was talking about it, playing around with that. I've made help. Well, they were kits, and I got to put them together. Some infed halfways. That's all I've done with that. But yeah, it's all a learning experience. So if people have the time to show you, they'll do it. Thanks for being out there, Mr. Allen. We'll hope to get you some of those answers down the line. Okay, we're up to 4 people viewing now on our YouTube live there. And like I said, if you're out there, just put your name in the chat so we can see who's out there and shout you in there. We also have the VE3 PGC repeater connected out of Cornwall. So we'll take a moment to see if there's anybody in the Cornwall area wishing to check in and say hello tonight. Please come on in. Okay, nothing heard. We're gonna pick nothing heard. We're gonna go ahead and pick it up with VE3 JIC. Mr. James, come on in, James.
Good evening, everybody on the net, and good evening, Ernest. This is Victor Alpha 3 India starting. Well, what have I dabbled in? I've dabbled in G-Star. I have Fusion, SC4FM, DMR, which I still have all those. VHF, UHF, HF, FT8, FT4, Whisper. I'm trying to think else. What else have I dabbled in? I guess the big one right now is the SIP phone service with Hamchat Hotline, Hams over IP, and Amateur Wire. I use it about 2 or 3 times a day, every day. Absolutely fabulous service. If anybody would like to know about it, you can contact me by my call at gmail.com. Let me pause for a second. VA3JIC returning. I'm willing to help anybody set it up, and I will get back to you, Ernest, and figure out how to put the third line on your phone. No doubt about that. And the newest one is on the computer, the SIP phone on the computer. Just did that, and love to share that with people too, as I sent you the link, Ernest. And with that, back to you, and thanks for taking my time.
Thank you so much. VA3 JIC James in the group. Victor Alpha 3 Echo Whiskey Victor returning. Looks like one of my buddies just popped in there. KJ5 GVQ. Good to have you in there. I was thinking about you today, by the way. I was thinking about you. Hadn't heard from you in a couple of weeks there. Okay, so we just got through with our buddy there, James, and he said, folks, if you have some questions, It's va3jic at, I think he said gmail.com. But he's also been posting some stuff on the Facebook group there, on the air with VA3EWB. So I'll make sure. Oh, and he should be having a net. Last week they had some silent key stuff to take care of, so I don't think they had the net. But we'll give him a chance to plug his net there on the second round there. Thanks for being out there. Okay, we are going to pick it up now with KJ5 GVQ. Man, it's been a long time. Come on in. Oh, wait, before you come in, your name, your QTH, how long you've been a ham, and the topic of today is what have you dabbled in new in radio? Over. I hope I didn't time myself out there. KJ5 GVQ, are you there? Over. Okay, we will be picking Richard up there. I think he's trying to get it. I see he's dropped out, so he's probably gonna come back in and try to get back in there. Yep. The net's going pretty quick tonight, but I don't know. That's no big deal. I always stretch it out. You know, I'm good for stretching things out there. So, yep. We like I said, for the folks on the YouTube there, just put your names in the chat there. We'll get right on there with you. All right. The second thing now always. Oh, my Google's popping on. The second thing we always ask for is, what are you doing on the weekend? I tell you, here for the last 2 weeks here in Ontario, Canada, here in St. Andrews near Cornwall, Ontario, it's just been a hot mess of rain. So no sunny days, just lots of rain or just sprinkling and just we haven't felt any summertime yet. My driveway is full of water right now. Can't mow the grass because the grass is just all wet. So this weekend, I'm going to go do some parks on the air. I'm going to drive up to Quebec there, and they have about 30 parks all in one area. So I'm going to do a 1.5 hour trek, and I'm just going to do as many of those parks as I can until the sun goes down. Okay, I see that Richard has come back there. KJ5GVQ, let's try it with you again. Uh-oh. The repeater's still... We have the VE3 PGC repeater tying things up. We have the VE3 PGC repeater tying things up. I'm probably going to have to disconnect that repeater and bring everybody back online there. Over. See if I can disconnect that manually. That repeater. Or it might just time itself out, which will be great. Just going to look for the DTFM codes to get rid of that thing. Star 71. Star 71. Let's try that. I can't disconnect because it's, well, let me see something here. Just gonna go in there, go to favorites, say disconnect all. Can't even disconnect all because that repeater's on there. Well, isn't that special? Well, folks, the VE3 PGC repeater is tying everything up right now. And we can't, I think it should time itself out there in a second. Just log out of here. And I'll log back in and see what happens. Well, I can't disconnect anything, which is sad. Well, let me reach out for technical support here. Find my phone. Hey, Doug. Yeah, I was having a great little net there, and PGC is just keyed and it won't stop. It's just keyed up. So I tried to disconnect, but you know how AllStar and EchoLink works. If there's something going, you can't disconnect from it if it's still transmitting, right? VE3 PGC, it's been transmitting straight for. I thought it would just time itself out because it's been going for 6 minutes 48 seconds. It's not me. It's just on. Yeah. No. Yeah, because I switched. No. No. Turn my. Huh? Well, that's. I mean, I'll turn my radio back on, but okay. See if you can say something on it.
VE3HTR testing.
Okay, I heard that. VE3HCR, VA3EWB. Thank you so much. Okay, awesome. Okay, awesome. Okay, thanks, Doug. I'm gonna be in Quebec. Yeah, I'm gonna be there. I'm gonna be there around 3 in the morning. So unless things change, but if not, I'll be in Quebec all day tomorrow. Okay, I'll let you go and I'll try to get back to the net there. Okay, all right, bye bye. Victor Alpha 3 Echo Whiskey Victor VA3W. Anyone on frequency? Over. think there must be something going on with my node there. Let's try to restart it. This never happened before, but hey, look. Oh, let me just go. Set the AllStar nodes. Let me restart the node there. Okay, folks, we're just waiting for the net to start back up there. I see that the page has come back up. Let's see what's going to happen here.
IP address 192.168.2.148.
VA3JIC, I see you're back. See you're back there. Can you hear me okay?
Absolutely can, Ernest.
Okay, we had something happen there, and I had to reboot the AllStar node there. So hopefully we'll have a couple people come back and join us. I was hoping that the repeater would just time itself out there after a little bit, and nothing. What did you guys hear on your side?
You were talking, and all of a sudden, the EchoLink node disconnected.
Okay, well, we're back online now. So yeah, I don't know. I know that KG5 GBQ was trying to connect in there, and then yeah, I've never had this happen before, so this is kind of cool. Believe it or not, when things happen like this, I'm like, oh, hey, something broke. Let me see how I can fix it or whatever. There's KJ5 GVQ right there. I just saw him pop up on there. Hopefully, we'll get Mr. Allen and the rest of them popping back and coming back in here in a bit. KJ5 GVQ, how's it going?
Oh, it's going pretty good, Ernest. I've been fighting off a cold, and I know seemed like been forever since we talked. But I know it's been back before your trip and all, and I don't know, I've been missing the net on Fridays, but I wanted to pop in and say hello.
Yeah, I went on the trip there, but I went on the down low. I didn't say anything, didn't take any phone, laptop, computer, nothing with me. I sat there nervous, but everything was smooth sailing, literally, because we went on a cruise there. But no problems going across the border, no problems coming back. Had a great time with the family. Uh, Trip, travel, commutes, bus exchanges, all that stuff was just right on the money. And then 2 days after we were home, the wife started coming down with something. And then I started coming down with something. So we were both sick there. I thought I might have had the vid there for a little bit. But turns out she had a lot of allergies. So she switched from cold medicine to allergy medicine, and she cleared right on up. And I'm like, I don't have allergies. I hadn't had allergies all my life. And she gave me a little blue pill. Well, not that little blue pill, but another blue pill. And my eyes were able to open in the morning and stuff, like without sticking together. And I cleared up and stuff like that. But I just didn't tell her that I may have allergies there over.
Hey, Roger that. I tell you what, ship me some of them down here, man. I don't know. I can't find nothing that works. It's just been wearing me out. I got in here, radio room, we're going to play radio a little bit this evening, and I just ain't got it with me. I'm about ready to go back to the deal.
Roger on that. I have been taking quite a few naps. I can guarantee you that. Like Justin Wilson used to say, a cook that we used to watch on TV in the morning. I guarantee you that. Yeah, well, and it's been gloomy here. I was telling everybody before the net kicked out, it's been very gloomy. Not rain, but whatever you call it, drizzling and stuff. Light rains, but it's just been miserable for the last 2 or 3 weeks. We haven't yet experienced summer here in Eastern Ontario. There, we have not yet experienced summer. So before you go, make sure that you're still having your Wednesday night net, right? Are you still having your Wednesday night net?
Yeah, I missed it this week for just not feeling well. And I had another week that I couldn't get off the call, but I'm still trying to do it. Attendance has really fell off, but I plan on it again this week. Hopefully, if I get the feeling better, one way or another, I plan on trying to make it. I hate not doing it. It just makes me feel bad. But man, Wednesday, I couldn't hardly get out of bed. I went to work and all, and then by the time I get home, it's just beat. And just get to bed, sleep all night, get up and go the next day. Back to you.
Man, I hear that. Also, the bands just haven't been, well, I don't know about you guys, but over here in Eastern Ontario, it's been just brutal. I was doing a little POTA out there. I've only been out twice because we were going the first week of the month, the whole first week. Then I was sick the second week, but on that Saturday, because I started getting sick about Tuesday, and I'm like, to hell with it. So on Saturday, I went out and did like a little bitty short road there, 3-4 parks. And I was fighting for everything. I was even breaking out FT8, and it was still just difficult to even get a contact there. So I'm like, is it my setup? Is it my antenna? I started second guessing all the equipment. I didn't hear nobody saying that the bands were bad, and but I wound up getting about 150 after sitting out there for about 5.5 hours. But I did see this cool radar station thing, man. That was really cool. Other than that, though, I know y'all tuckered out. Keep on, because you're on 40 meters. Try, if you have a chance, try 20, because I did hear people saying that 40. When I go to that program, let me pause. When I go to that program, the WRL, they have that band conditions thing, right? And today it says good for nighttime, but it's been saying fair and poor for like weeks there over.
Yeah, I know the band. Excuse me. I know the band's been really crazy here lately. And I keep a watch on that volt cap on the M clock. It feeds you pretty good information. But yeah, I know what you're saying. I went out last Saturday, I think it was. Yeah, last Saturday. Me and Joey and a couple of other folks from the Edmond area, and that was their first trip.
I hope this thing hasn't frozen up again. No! Oh, shoot.
Posted up on that longer. Back to you.
Okay. Well, look, it's good to have you in there. I got you in the log there. And hope you have a good rest of your weekend there. Get better, too. Like I said, we have the blue pills. I don't know if I can send those across the border. It might get them confused with something else there, but I think it's Aleve or something like that. That might be the name of it. You never know, man. These days, there's always stuff going around there. Over.
Yeah, roger that, bud. Always something. I'm like you. I kind of thought I had the Rona or something, but I don't know. I think it's just my sinuses. So, all right. Well, I ain't gonna hold it. I've done burnt my nickel up. I know, but it's good talking to you, buddy. We'll catch you down the coax another time or down the internet something. We'll figure something out, Roger. 73, my friend.
7373. Good to hear from you. Good to hear from you. Okay, VA3 JIC. It's just you and I. We didn't get any people coming back there, so we'll get what you plan on doing for the weekend. I guess we'll close on out there. I'm a little sleepy myself. So what you gonna be up to for the weekend there, over? Oh my son, I need to get a better chair.
Well, not too much. The wife's got to work this weekend, so I think I'm going to play with some raspberry pies this weekend. And I finished the project this morning for the 891. I made some slide rails on the 3D printer this morning and last night. So that's all done. I might post some pictures on your Facebook. We'll see. And thanks again for allowing me to post stuff there for that SK. Still lots more to come, but we're in a little bit of downtime here right now. So other than that, not too much. And what's going on with that phone? It's can you not get amateur wire in on the third line?
Yeah, so I was able to update all the firmware, and it said specifically on the. Now I didn't do the firmware through the browser. I actually did some reading, went to the Cisco site, and I was doing it manually through an app on the desktop there.
And the phone's running okay with the Cisco firmware?
Oh yeah, well. So here's what happened. I had to run the system because y'all had version 7.4 something. I did screenshots of everything. Every time I would do a different version, I would update the screenshot and I would put the time and date and all that stuff just in case I had to go back to it there. Let me give a shout out to Dale there, Whiskey 5 Delta Sierra Lima from Northwest Arkansas says that they're having a great day there. Worked with me on POTA a couple of months back. Good to have you there. You can always join us on EchoLink if you have it there. VA3 EWV-L or 4399. Or the node, you can connect to the node 60092. 60092. Okay, James, back over to you there for that. Let me see. Let me pause. Yeah, so what I was doing, every time that I did a firmware update, I would jot down the date and the time and all that stuff like that. And now I don't know where I put. Oh, here we go. So I had 7.4.3a. And then at 131, it was 7.5.1, 249, 7.5.2b, 347, 7.5.5. You see the issue there is about an hour apart for each one, right? Then 433, 7.6. Whatever. And then I went to then I said, well, shoot, I'm going to be doing this all day long. So I went to the web browser and did it there, and then it started, it reset the phone, and when it came back, it was at the actual latest version. So I had to do like the first 6 manually, and then it picked up and it put me at the latest version. So firmware is all up to date, phone's working right. And because I thought I was going to be able to get that third extension by doing the updates, but I forgot that the browser is the one that has the extensions in it. So we'll just keep on trying to figure that out from there. It's not, end of, it's not something that's urgent. I know I have it, but what I'll do until I get it going, as I'll undo one, stick that one in there, and just make sure I'm logging into all three at least once a month. They're over.
Yeah, and honestly, Ernest, you don't have to do that as long as the phone is plugged into an Ethernet line, because it recycles every day or every night at a certain time of the day. So the only way you have to worry about that is Hamshack Hotline. They're a little picky about that. But yeah, you should be good. If you remember how we did hams over IP, the credentials in the phone's firmware, if you remember that, you can actually put that amateur wires credentials in line 3, which will be the third button on the right-hand side down from the top will be your third line. And put that amateur wire in.
Roger. I'll definitely be doing that. Okay, well, look, update the site, update the website. There was NX3F trying to ask about that, but then the node had to be rebooted. But NX3F, that's Mr. Allen. He usually comes in on Friday night, so he said he was interested in that, so we may be able to reach out to him. If there's nothing else, I think I'm going to be closing this down. Like I was saying, I have an early morning. Tomorrow I'm going to try to go do some parks in Quebec, Canada, and I'm going to be getting up at 3 in the morning. It's an hour and a half drive to get there. I'm going to start trying to activate early because if I can pull it off, now I'm going to only do 10, which I haven't done unless it's absolutely, I couldn't get anything else. But what I'm going to do, I'm going to try to do the first 10 parks and just do like 10 QSOs because I've been to some of these parks already. But I was trying to get the 44 contacts so I can get the WWFF activated. So I know I have the POTA part activated, but I want to try to get another 30. But what I'm going to do, the first 10, I'm just going to try to get 10, just get those out the way. The next 10, I'm going to try, well, the next 5, I'll try to do 50 each, depending on conditions. 50 each again. And I'm hoping to do at least 20 parks tomorrow. I hope I can do that. If it's good, if the conditions are good, and I'm going to be mobile. I have these places already plotted out. The parks are a 5-10 minute drive from each other, so I'm going to be in the car. I'm not going to set up outside the car because that's just going to waste time erecting antennas. I'm going to be using my mobile antenna on my car, and as I move from place to place, I'm just going to talk until I get to the next place, and then I'm going to keep it going. So hopefully I can do the same frequency. So let me pause. So I don't have any real goal, but I know there's 30 parks in that area. Within a 30-minute drive in a circle, I could reach all those parks. So we're just going to hope for the best tomorrow, and I'm going to see if I can come away with, anything over 5, I'll be happy. I've been going for 10 and getting 5, going for 20, getting about 5. So hopefully we'll see what we can do. Back over to you.
Yeah, roger that. I wish you all the best. Hoping you get all those parts too. That'd be wonderful. That gentleman who was asking about the zip phones, Ernest. Could you do me a favor and send me his call sign? And I'll look him up and I'll email him and maybe get together with him. If you could do that for me, I'd appreciate that.
Roger. I'll do that. Actually, I'll definitely do that. Okay, and I'll actually send you that on the cell phone right now. So that way I won't forget or anything like that. Okay, thank you for being out there tonight. I'm just going to say 7-3 and go spend a little bit of time with the XYL before I go to bed there. Packing my radio up and get everything put in the car. It's locked away in the garage there, so I'll put everything in the car. That way when I head out, I'll just have to do the trip. And when I pull up on the first spot, I'm just going to start transmitting there. Over.
Yeah, roger that, sir. Hey, you have yourself a great day tomorrow doing that. And if you happen to be back in time, Ernest, we'd love to hear you in on my net tomorrow. Starts at 4 o'clock our time. So, yeah, I'd be glad to hear you in there on and wish you all the best.
Thank you so much, there. VA3GIC. Have a good day. 7-3 to you. Victor Alpha 3 Echo Whiskey Victor. We're going to be clear. Okay, folks, we are clear with that today. That's the first time I had a little bit of issue like that. But as we get out there, since we're going to be doing a rove tomorrow, we're just going to get out of here tonight with On the Rove again. No, we're not, because I can't locate the song. So we're going to do radio games. Here we go.
Y'all, it's a radio field day, 10 tunnels up high. Good friends, good vibes in the clear blue sky. Static freeways, sipping drinks, summers in the air. Frequencies tuning, ain't got no cares to spare. Radio games playing all day contact. 7-3 regardless, punch your back, have a blast. Work the world, runs the task at hand. With that signal strong from coast to land. Transmitting joy.
Okay, we got 5 people out there on YouTube as we stream this. If you can leave your call sign just like Dale did, that'd be great. And I'll get you in the log. W5DSL, we got you in the log right now. Anybody else can put their call sign in the chat there? That'll be great.
Find that golden flow. Station to station, let the good times roll. Echoes travel wide, far beyond the range. Friendships on the airwaves, strange but not strange. Crazy now, find that golden flow. Station to station, let the good times roll. Echoes travel wide, far beyond the range. Friendships on the airwaves, strange but not strange. From dusk to dawn, we chatter and we laugh. Frequency, our language, speaking telegram. Hearts connected, bound by unseen friend. In this summer fun, every moment when radio games playing all day contact. 7-3 regards, punch your back, have a blast. Work the world, runs the task at hand. Wave that signal strong from coast to land. From dusk to dawn, we chatter and we laugh. Frequency, our language, speaking telegram. Hearts connected, bound by unseen thread. In this summer fun, every moment when.
Okay, that's it, folks. Y'all have a good evening. Thanks for joining us with our AllStar EchoLink Friday in the Evening Net. 7-3 from Victor Alpha 3 Echo Whiskey Victor. Have a good day.